For some who had observed Diana through the years, her revelations triggered a brutally honest reappraisal of the royal marriage.
We all thought back, my God, so that's what was happening at such and such. And we were witnessing it, but we didn't want to add 1 and 1 and get 2. It seemed too ridiculous that they were totally unhappy.
For others, the book would confirm suspicions that the Princess of Wales was a troubled young woman. Author Penny Junor, known as a supporter of Prince Charles, would later write a book suggesting that Diana was mentally unstable.
I don't think he drove her to it. I think she came to that marriage as a very damaged individual. I don't know that anybody actually could have coped with her.
Junor maintains that Diana's story was full of exaggerations. She doesn't believe the suicide attempts were genuine, or that Camilla and Charles were romantically involved in the early years of their marriage, as Diana claimed.
This was Diana actually rewriting history. Morton had simply taken hook, line and sinker everything that Diana said.
I never said it was a balanced story. It's called Diana, Her True Story. It's from her perspective, it's about her life and her perception of that life.
For Diana, the days following the serialization of the book were fraught with uncertainty.
She was very nervous and, she had severe second thoughts.
But soon it was clear she'd won the support of the press and the people.
The letters started to arrive from the public, and she suddenly realized that maybe she hadn't committed a huge sin.
Diana was also encouraged because she and Prince Charles met the day after the book was serialized and privately agreed to go their separate ways. Finally, Diana felt she was being heard.
And she said, for the first time in years, I slept properly that night.
But the Queen rejected the idea of a formal separation, insisting instead on a 6-month cooling-off period. Diana would be expected to stay with Charles and present a unified front. But when the couple traveled to South Korea that fall, their estrangement was painfully obvious.
And I remember standing at the airport and the two of them appeared. I thought, oh God, we've lost it. Because you could see it written over their faces. And it was awful, because the media saw it, and the media knew exactly what they were going to do.
But the book had changed the rules. After Diana let her secrets get out, anything was fair game, including lurid material more befitting a pulp novel. An intercepted phone conversation between Diana and a man named James Gilby was made public. Diana was heard maligning her husband.
It's so difficult, so complicated. He makes my life real torture, I've decided.
A few months later, it was Prince Charles' turn to be humiliated when an intimate conversation with Camilla was released.
I can't bear a Sunday night without you. It's like that program Start the Week. I can't start the week without you.
By mid-December, 6 months after the Morton book rocked the House of Windsor, Prime Minister John Major made an announcement.
With regret, the Prince and Princess of Wales have decided to separate.
Diana had broken free. The plot that began when she recorded the details of her troubled life had worked.
She saw the book as her lifeboat, as her passport to a new world.
But how would Diana navigate that new world?
Up next, they've never been seen by the public. Private videotapes of Diana inside her palace home.
If I was able to write my own script, I would say that I would hope that my husband would go away with his lady and sort that out and leave me